All right. Hello, everyone. Let's get started with this. Hopefully the volumes are okay. If they're not, just let me know. All right. Yeah, I kind of have a plan today on the stream. I want to get a couple things done. I want to add a mini boss, and I want to get a new weapon ability in. So, Noob's giving me all the assets that we need. Let's go buy them, make sure I put them all in. Here's going to be the mini boss, and he's basically carrying the new ability. It's going to be an ice gun. All right, so we got that. That was I think that was a test. Yeah, that had to have been a test. I need to load up the new one here. Bullet ice shot. There we go. So how are you guys doing today? Oh, my voice already. What's up, Z? Alright, so we'll be in this one a lot. Hey, Leonor. How's it going? Alright, so this is... I'm just keeping it simple, you know, Mega Man style, where we just have a block. These mini bosses are not supposed to... They're not meant to be hard. And actually, I'm glad that Noob put the blue in there, because I think that will help contrast with the thing, or with the background. So, first thing I need to do is I need to add the sprites for that mini boss. And I can't remember if I did it separately. The nice thing is once you make like the first mini boss, it's kind of just copy paste and then you customize it, right? Working and sweating, Z. That's the life, huh? It's hot where you're at today. I'll just copy this one. Bring this down. It's all renamed. So I'm not sure why I have another tab here. I probably didn't need it, but I just kept it from the first one is probably what happened. So I'll just go to this one and I'll put in this guy right here. Cool. And that should be all I need, but just in case, I might have to do this one too. I think I have a little bit of redundancy here from the previous method I was using on the first mini boss. Yeah, we'll just do this. The cannon should be facing up, you're right. Okay. Yep. So let's go and fix that. So ice sprite. Let's see if I have the right file. Update. Boom. That simple. It's nice when you work with the pixel artists. They update or they put it in and you just click update. That's it. Alright. We got the slide. Okay, good. Alright, so we are going to have an idle. We're going to have a idle gun. Yeah, see, these were kind of redundant. Maybe I should stop the redundancies on this one. So I'll get rid of this. And then I'll get rid of this one. And we'll just see if we need them. Alright, so idle. We have idle with the gun. We don't need that anymore. We don't need move with the gun. We don't need jump with the gun. Jump with no detection. That, I think that's for when dead, so I'll keep that one. And then I can already tell I need to change the fire points. So the idea of this new gun is that it only shoots upward. And it basically shoots a ice shot upward. And that way, you as the player, you have, you know, a straight shot. Then you have a curved shot with your boomerang. And then with the ice shot, you're going to be able to shoot things straight up in the air. So, simple, yeah. Does it get the job done? I think so. So we'll see how it looks and feels. So I'll put the connection point right there. That's obviously where the shot's going to fire from. And I'll just have to update this for every frame that we got here. So I'm going to copy, go to move, and paste it, but it's not in the right spot. So I'll go like that. Now, see, I have the connection point 4 different locations, and that's because the sprite, if I go to the next frame, it moves a little bit, so I want it to bounce. And it looks like it only moves... Maybe I need to update it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, well that makes it easy then. So it goes 1, 2. We'll move that right there, I believe. Yep. And then this one stays there, so I'm going to copy this one. Now, you can just do Control-C and then Control-V. So that's an easy way to do it. Sometimes this is stuck, so when you first come to the animation page, this will be stuck. You won't be able to Control-V. So you have to copy, like traditional or clicking wise, the first time. But then after that, you can use Control-V or Control-C, Control-V to copy paste them. Nice little tip there. All right. So we did that. I could go through the hassle of setting these all up again, but I'm just going to delete this one, recopy it, set the stuff direction. Hey, Emotionless, how's your day going? Your morning, or maybe afternoon for you? Not sure. And then I'm just gonna flip them. Bam. All right, so now we're all set up on that. Jump just needs a little bit of tweak. And to be honest, I'm already doing this wrong. I should be testing this before. I should be testing the idle shot to see if it looks in the right position before I do any of this other work, because all this other work could be wasted, right? And then I'll just leave this one for this. Okay, we have enough to test though. So let's go to test Miniboss. All right, so that's the one that I was using in this scene when I was coming up with my game plan. So basically I was like, okay, so the player's gonna enter and this guy's gonna like jump and slide and he's gonna do something different. And now that we have the gun, now he's gonna shoot icicles up in the air basically while he's sliding. So not only do you have to jump over him, but you have to dodge the falling icicles that he's shooting up in the air. So just a little challenge for your mini boss before you get that weapon. Good to hear, Emotionless. Hopefully you get that problem figured out. Live streaming's fun so far. Like, I was excited for today, to be honest. So I'm gonna cheat, and I'm just going to, on my Planet 2 section, I've got a mini boss section. And I'm just gonna grab, I think I need the gun. Yeah, so I need the gun. So it looks like I need at least these two. So I'm going to copy these objects, bring them up here, and paste them. And then rename them all so they match Planet 3, which is the level we're working on. Yeah, I think so. It probably get some eyes on your game too. When's your release date, by the way? Or the plan, not a date, but. Hey, one card, how's it going? Right, so I got the mini bosses in. I'm going to switch the animations. Hit yes on that. Should change them all to the blue stuff. Okay, that's good. Now, really, I'm gonna change most of the stuff in here, but what I really wanted to copy paste was I wanted the starting sequence just because of oh, and the dying sequence. I didn't want to have to do these all again, so it just makes sense. Nice, NPCs. They're the best. So let's see where this goes. Wait for tune to finish. That's right, because I play a tune at the start of the mini boss. Okay, so it looks like I will need some extra work, but this will get me started. And when you're making the boss, you don't really want like the intro right away, because when you're playtesting, you know, you can skip the intro and stuff during playtest, but eh. Alright, so then that goes to start. This goes to jump. This must have been the initial jump, so basically from here we can do everything new. So land, move left. Yeah, so everything can be new from here on out. The other thing nice about copying it too is all the hit receives there. The gun object connection. Ooh, which I'm glad I checked because I need to change this to player 3 minigun. Or mini boss gun. And maybe I better go through these and make sure. Oh, that's the death. So on the death of the mini boss, I don't know if you've seen it before, but like it explodes into 8 particles. It's basically a bullet, shoots 10. It shoots 10 of these objects out at the same time, and that's it. Oh, in a expanded in a 360 firing range. That's what it is. And so that's how I got that nice equal circle of 10 shots. All right. So let's start him in here. And put him in idle. And let's just get him on the scene so we can just see him. Okay. And playtest just to make sure I can shoot him. Okay. He's good. Oops. Alright, so what I want this guy to do is, let's just get him to slide first. So let's slide. Now this is probably going to be just fairly basic, but just note that this is my intention. I just want a basic mini boss here. So he'll oh, need to add that animation. So let's go with idle. Okay, so I just need to adjust this just a little bit. Sometimes the connection points don't go as you intend. And those I was clicking on and off just to see if they were glitched. Sometimes they just glitch on the initial visual or when you first click on it. All right, so now we got the slide in. And let's just make sure that that's what he does. You'll notice I just go through this step by step. I don't like to make sure that and see already I'm missing something, which I kind of know what it is. I forgot to put this on start default action. Okay, right there. And so basically on the slide, we just want to, we'll just do move towards direction here. Check this out, see how fast he goes. Okay, that's a little too slow. Hey, dude, get back here, man. Okay, so let's, I'm just gonna close this off for now. And maybe I could, nope, I can't do that, dang it. I'll put two different ones so that I know where the ending was. With slide links, you gotta be very careful, so I need to know where the edge actually is. Alright, so let's make him faster for one. And I don't want to go through... Let's see here. These don't do any kind of move, they just move up. But I just want to make sure that I don't have to change any of these horizontal movement speeds, so I'm just going to change the base speed. I'll just go 2.5. Let's see how that goes. Yeah, still too slow. Let's go 4. Yeah, we'll try that for now. Alright, so he slides. Now, the next part, the next thing I'm kind of thinking of is, do I want him to hit the wall, turn around, and then slide again and hit the wall, or do I want like a little bit of space? I'm not sure if that makes sense. Like, because if he just hits the wall, like, I don't know, it's just a little blunt. It's not as smooth maybe as if he stops right here. Maybe looks more natural. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking that, but because let me see, when he goes against the wall, like he hits. I guess it actually doesn't look too bad. Oh, stop just before the wall. I might have a cool idea, actually. Let's try this. So, when he's sliding, this is just the initial slide here. Start him right here. When he hits the wall, we'll say, and this one could be from any direction, I think. So hit a tile wall from here to here. This game, been working on, Emotionless, been working on this probably about a year. Yes, exactly. Joe Dirt. Joe Dirt. That's exactly what I was thinking. Maybe not a backflip, but he'll jump off kind of a thing. That's what I'm going to try anyway. So yeah, when he hits a wall, he'll go to jump. And then we could have him do a jump. Yeah, it's been a year on and off for sure. Trust me, I wish I would have just got this done a long time ago, but it's just how it is. Now I've got some real nice motivation, and the stream helps me actually keep motivated, so that's kind of nice. This will be jump off wall, maybe. Yeah, yeah, I've got a few projects going. That's for sure. And then at the same time, I'll have him move in reverse. Let's try it. Move in reverse. Hey, Skylar, how's it going? Super chat. I'm not sure. There was an option to monetize on this, but I clicked no. Maybe I need to click that on. I don't know. I don't even think I can change it right now. Maybe I can, but... Hey, Patter, how's it going? Oath game? Patter? Batter 81, I think. Okay, and then let's just see what this does. Let's see how big his jump is. Bam! Ooh, that's kind of cool. He moves a little too fast there. So let's slow it down. And then what I was thinking is maybe stop, fall, stop, move. And we'll do this when the peak is reached. So there's a cool one for when the jump peak is reached. So when the highest part of the jump is reached, then it will do this. Awesome, thank you. How's your project going? Seems like it's been a while since I've talked with you. Alright, so we'll just still continue to do jump, but now we're going to face the other way. Well, I've got some stuff to test, but first I'm just going to stop. So move template stop just to make sure he stops when he falls. It might look cheesy. Let's just see how that looks. Not the worst. Maybe I won't stop him. See how that looks. Okay, so I would need to still add this. Then let's go like this. Oh, good idea. Yes, good idea. So screen shake from the noob master. I'm not sure what I do on this one really. Let's see here. I think just something smaller, like let's start with this. See what that looks like. Perfect, man. Yes, dude, that's genius. All right, so now I think I got something here. Let's go. So I'm thinking, oh yeah. So let's yeah, it might have been too powerful. Let me make the fluctuations only 1. But I don't know, maybe that powerful is what we needed there. Oh, that looks good too. I'll just keep it right there. So now what I'm thinking actually is, since he does that, I'll change his direction, I think. So I know there's a couple ways to do this. I just always prefer via the variable for some reason. And then we'll do this. I want to see if it looks better when he flips around when he does that. What if it's half and half? What if it's... Or, wait. Yeah, what if it's half and half? Just to try here. My most used runtime. Ooh, that's a good question. That is hard to say. They're all, I mean, there are some very useful runtime actions. So I'm just going to keep where he just changes right there. We'll just make it simple. And so let me just make sure that that's the right way I had him. Yeah, just right there is fine. And then right here is just going to be stop, move, or land. We'll just say land. So he lands. Well, in a way, I could maybe loop this right here. Let's try this. So I could probably loop this and maybe just call this on ground. And we'll just make this when his tile wall contact is on his feet. And to be honest, I think he should repeat this all the time. Oh, that's right. So this is where I could do one of two things. I could script a direction thing. You know what? Someone actually mentioned this in chat. You can actually minus 180 degrees right here. And I believe that that reverses the direction that he's facing. I can't remember who, I think it was an Ashley from Discord. So yeah, if you take the display direction and you minus 180, it will give you the opposite display direction. So that way you don't have to add a check and stuff. So let's test this out. I just want to see if he does. So boom, that worked. Boom, that worked. See? So that is... Wow. Kudos to that user. That is one of the coolest tricks I've seen. You guys have seen Baz wowed today. I hope. You know what? Since he is ice skating, I got to just get this over with. We need some ice. Wait, where's... Yeah. So since we are ice skating, let's just make this all ice. And that might be another factor. Oh, that's right. So I need this bottom piece as well. And if I have the bottom piece, then my character will slide. So you can see that it slides a little bit. So we can just make this even more challenging by having... Oh, whoa. Because he's sliding, he goes even more. That's funny. So this is an easy fix, actually. So first off, let me show you the tile. So right here, the tile is down here. And you can see that we have this one. So right now when the object is touching the tile wall, notice I don't have overlap here. When the object is touching the tile wall of any side, then it's going to make the object slide. And I've only found that this works between 90 and 100%. So I'm using 98, that felt right. But you'll notice that the enemy, the mini-boss, was also being affected. So if I don't want the mini-boss affected, I'm just going to select all these ones that have this same setting on, and I'm just going to remove the enemy group from it. So now it will only affect the player group. So if we play test now, he'll do exactly everything normal, but the player will be affected by the slide. So I think that adds a cool dynamic to the fight. Boom. Woo. Yeah, execute object action. That is a good one. That is a good one. That was my favorite when I first got on because of how I did my RPG Maker development. I would use, what was that thing called? Jump to label. If you ever used RPG Maker, do you remember that command? Jump to label. One card pony. That was my favorite command in RPG Maker. All right, let's see here. Yeah, to be honest, I'm happy with that movement right there. I really am. Might just need maybe the... Yeah, see, I think that is a good, decent mini-boss challenge right here. Now, I haven't added in the shooting yet either, so... Alright, cool. So we didn't need the land. We can just say on ground. And I might end up doing this at like 0.8. Seemed like 1 second. The reason I don't want it too long is it gives the player just too much static room to shoot. But we actually might want more static room once we add the bullets. So let's get the bullet in. Alright, so first thing is... So this is just the gun. And so we have a flamethrower bullet. Alright. And the flamethrower was shooting a player to flamethrower. Okay. So what I want is I'm gonna grab the Miniboss. See, where is he? Bullet right here. Okay. And I'm just gonna copy and paste this. The reason why I want to use this one instead of recreating a new one is because it has all the object settings and everything. Like, I just kind of don't want to mess with the object settings. Not if I have an easy template to just bend a little bit. So player 3 Miniboss, and then I'm gonna say or ice bullet. Alright. I think I need to add the ice bullet here. Yeah. So, what was this one initially, actually? Because I might have been using the one that I did for the players. Yeah, I was. Okay. So, I might as well just add it one time. I'm going to go to the guns and the ice shot here. So I already had an ice shot, I guess, but we are changing to this. Awesome. Oh, this was one iteration. Me and Noob kind of went through a few iterations with this ice shot. We were going to have it to where you could shoot it and it would stick in a wall and then you could jump on it. But one thing that we already have in the game is we have the mine ability. And the mine ability, if you touch it, you jump. And there we go. I beat him and he dropped a flamethrower. That is super entertaining. Alright. So, yeah, let's change this one. Got a lot of work still. We don't want it 360 anymore because... Yeah, we just don't want it 360, but we want it... Well, it doesn't matter, actually. That doesn't matter. What we need is... Oh, I gotta change it. I see. Here we go. Oh, and I'm sure you guys might know what this problem is. Alright, there we go. And must still be center. Ah, because it was rotated. Let's go like that. I'm just gonna move this down here for now. This must be 4 or... That's fine. We'll just do 5 and 5. I'll just try to get as close to the middle as I can. That works. And we're just gonna make sure that it's rotated upward. Oh, that's down, I think. Yeah. So -90. Yeah, it's facing right, Noob, but this should work. Go this way. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Yeah, this should work. I'll just rotate it in the animation tab, and we do want one of these wall detections. Okay, so notice I'm trying to drag this down here. The reason why it's a bug, but because I have a rotated, or I have changed the scale or rotation of the sprite. So I just got to remember what setting I had it in. Go back to 0. Move this to where I want it to be. I'll just say right there is fine. And then I go back and I have to re-rotate it. It sucks, but you know, just the price of this. We'll just say up and get rid of platform. Now the only thing that we need to do is add the frames. So if we just give it a little bit of time here, let's watch it. Blum, 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 blum. I don't know if you had a specific time noob you were playing with, but seems about right there. All right. Now the only thing is I might want to change. Yeah, let's do that actually. So I'm gonna have to re-zero that. I actually want to change based off of this, the last frame. And then the wall detection based off the last frame, but not like too far up. I like it to go into the wall before it hits, actually, kind of a thing. And then I actually, so I'm going to remove the attack from this one and I'm going to add it to this one. So that way it gives it a little bit of time before it can actually even hit anything. So yeah, I'll just go like that. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so now that those are all done, I'll go -90. And we will add that to this one. What did I call it? Oh yeah, guns. Thought I was looking for an object. I shot, there we go. Cool. Oh, and this is, I'm glad I copied this one because I do want it to hit switches, because that's one of the puzzle uses of the iShot, is you can now hit switches that are on the ceiling. Just to show you what I mean is right here at the joint, right here, there's going to be 2 paths. It's not all fleshed out yet, but there's going to be 2 paths. And you're basically going to have a switch on the ceiling. Let me find a switch here. You're going to have a switch that's on the ceiling. And you're not going to know how to, well, you'll know you can't get it, but you'll know that you need it. And so this is going to have like a gate on it, let's say. So we'll have a gate. Just say like a gate's right here or something. And so you're going to come to this scene. You have nothing that can even remotely get close to that switch. And so you're going to be like, okay, well, I guess I got to go this way. So it's going to lead you that way, which is going to lead you to this joint. And then you're going to go down this way, realizing that this is like the way you need to get to eventually, right? Which then leads to a bunch of unfinished rooms. Except for this one. I tweeted this out on Saturday. Got a decent response. I think I got like 50 likes on this or something. Yeah, you would think joint, Z. You would think that kind of joint. So then Yeah, for normal detection enemies. So, like, I got a runner here. This guy doesn't do anything. This guy aggro is actually based off of... Or maybe this guy's always going. I don't know. Axers, a lot of these things are just always going, but some of them are dependent on if you're in their field of vision. Yeah, there's a few different ways to go about it here. So we'll just do the seeking here. And I can't remember. Let me look. I have no animation on here. I have no animation on here. So I want to make sure that... Okay, good. No animation. Okay. I'm on the right path. Hey, Skepsis. Welcome, welcome. Ooh, I know what I'll do on this one. I'll leave it for now. But I think I have enough for this guy to shoot. So let's shoot on the ground while he's on the ground just to see how this works. Let's change our bullet setting. Oh, not death. Let's just generate this one. So we're going to generate the object. We're going to generate the ice bullet shot from the fire point. And that should be fine. So the only thing that I got to do is I got to make sure that the ice bullet, when it's seeking, is I have to... Maybe I'll just make it jump. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll just make it jump so that it falls back down. Let's see what this looks like. Okay. It's obviously not working. So let's see what's going on. Alright, so we fire the bullet from the ice thing. Oh, not affected by gravity. Need that off. Okay. It's wanting to. Holy cow. It's wanting to work. We need to give this more jump speed. See, it's kind of hard because you can play with it right here on the jump speed percentage, or you can play with the number right here. I don't know what's better, so I'm going to just do this because it's right here. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. I want it to go a little higher and a little faster. So my level design, welcome in. My level design is just kind of random, but I stuck to I got a pretty good groove on my first level, and I set some rules. So, and I don't know how to really explain it, but I'll try. So for instance, let's go to, sorry, I'm kind of diverting here, but let's go to my first planet. I have 1, 2, 3, so I have 3 main scenes. I don't really count one scene joints or save rooms. They're just kind of additives. Like, you remember Mega Man, there was just sometimes one room where all you did was just fall down to fall down again. And I kind of think I know why they did that. There's a lot of interesting positioning issues that you run into when you do slide links like that, so they probably were doing it for easier math on their slide links. But anyway, to go back to my rules that I follow, is almost every long scene is a max of 4 scenes wide, and every tall scene is a max of 4 scenes tall. So that kind of sets a boundary for me to work with. Again, this is Mega Man universe, so it's kind of easy. NES Mega Man, this is very easy to set boundaries. And then after 3 of these type of levels, I then come to a crossroad on every planet. Every planet will have a crossroad where you need to go this way, but you can't. So, meaning that you need to find whatever opens this up. So then that leads to 3 levels, or 2 if I include the mini boss. I can't remember. But anyway, that leads to 2 or 3 levels to a mini boss, which the mini boss will grant you that item when you defeat him. It will automatically take you back to the crossroad, and then at that point you have, in this case, another save. So normally this would have been a 1 scene room, but this was one of the first planets I did anyway. And then that leads you to a 1, 2, 3, or this was a joint basically. I had a different naming convention on this planet. So 1, 2, 3, then a quick last save, and then a boss. So you'll see that I have 3 sections of the level. They're each split into 3 main components, and then they consist of joints and saves as needed. And they each have 1 mini boss, 1 crossroad, and 1 main boss. So those rules just make it really easy for me to know what I need to do next, kind of a thing. I don't know if that even made sense at all, but that's kind of where we're at. And then the level kind of designs itself, because you get to the crossroad and you're like, whoa, what would look cool? Oh, maybe they could be in the same area, and they're like, oh, I need to get in this area, but I can't, you know? And yeah. Hey, Aquacat. Thanks for joining. Alright, so I got a little distracted there. What was I doing? Joints. I need to rename that, huh? What? Joints or elbows? No, that's even weirder. Alright. So we're seeking. So today we're making a mini boss. I'll show you what I got so far, Aqua. We got a mini boss here. It's gonna slide back to back. We've got ice so that the player slides for movement compensation kind of stuff. And then I'm working on the ice shot. It's obviously not... Ooh, see, there's a bug too. Oh, I think I know what this is. This might have to do with a screen shake, actually. So I've ran into this bug before, and I'm not sure if it's a bug or it's just the way the screen shake works. Is you want to make sure that any kind of wall detection is done before you run it. So for instance, we have on the slide, when we get into the wall detection, we shake the scene. So we want to add just a small little weight. A small weight before we shake the scene. It might look weird, but it's going to save... Or... Let's see here. That might be too long of a wait. Yeah, that's too long of a wait. Probably closer to 0.02. Let's try that. But yeah, he just got stuck in the wall. There we go. Oh, I like that jump actually, because it makes it where you just can't stand and shoot. Yes, that was a great idea. Oh, he got stuck again. Okay. I might have to make a fix for that in particular. Let me see. Make sure that the wall detections are set there. Okay, they are. So I'm moving in reverse. Oh, you know what? Maybe I could do this too. Well, we'll keep checking on that, but let's get this ice bullet moving up right too, because it looks awful. So I was in here and I was just gonna jump this up by 2, make gravity, make the max movement maybe, the max gravity movement maybe. I could Zeta, and that's kind of what I probably will have to do. I just don't want it in the object, so I'm gonna script that if that's the case, because I don't want to add more actions that say, are you in the wall? I want another object to say, hey, is this object in the wall? If so, then do this. But you'll notice that the only time it happens is when I'm in this full screen window mode. And it's random when it happens, so let's just see here. It might have been where I was calling the movement. It could have very well been where I was calling the movement. Cool. Okay. This game, I'm hoping to release this game by the end of the year. Like, seriously, if I could release it before fall, that would be awesome, I think. And I think we're on track to do it. I'm giving the fall just for, like, a nice buffer, but... Okay, so this is shooting 2... He went to heaven. Yes, he did. Yeah, S. Joe. So basically, well, my theory is that I was turning direction and moving at the same time. And so I think that with the screen shake and all that stuff, it was clipping. Because the screen shake, I'm not sure how it handles. Like I've said, I ran into this problem before where the screen shake wouldn't detect my wall detection. So that's the best I can explain it, because I really don't know. Yeah, I'll just script that. I'll just script that. To me, it's just so much easier. I don't know why. Because this looks very nice and uniform. On ground, sliding, jump off wall, stop fall. I don't want to say, hey, if you're buried in this action, oh, by the way, if you're buried in this action, oh, if you're buried in this action, or even a common action where it could be different. I don't know. It's hard to... I feel like it's just so bloated when you could just control it from one object, you know? Thanks, Aquacat. I appreciate it. Me and Noob are trying our hardest. This will be my first official game release kind of a thing. It'll be fun. Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point, Soldier. Let's check. So here's the jump. Oh my gosh, was it really that easy? Oh. You know, how many times do I tell people this in the Discord? See, no one is immune to this. No one is immune to the wall detection size bug. Dang it. That was my bad. Here we go. That was so simple, man. I'm so glad you mentioned that. So he's only doing idle and slide, so I want to make sure I have these ones. Okay. So I don't have any way of saying like that was awesome or something. So I'm just gonna show something like if someone subscribes, this is what happens. It might be too loud, I hope not. But this is for S. Joe's call out. I need to get something for like when someone does something awesome. I'll just do that for now. All right. So, no move, jump. So now it's all the same. Okay, cool. So I bet I could just skip this and do everything as intended and it should work. Yeah, that was Mo. Okay. Now let's get these icicles working. So what did I decide last time? They were too high. Yeah, something like that. Boom. It was the jump animation. The jump had a wide wall detection. So when it was going from slide to jump, slide would hit the wall and then jump would be in the wall and it would stick it. Every once in a while though, which is kind of odd, but yep, that was it. Changed that and I reverted everything back to normal. There's no more weight or anything and it seems to work. All right, so I think this needs to go faster, but it needs to come down. So let's just, this will be a slow grind trying to get this correct. Let's just see how it goes. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Cool. So I'll stick with these speeds for now. That's cool. What I don't like is how it's not following the connection point. I'm calling it to fire as a connection point. Maybe let's generate it as a child. Let's go to the child settings, say don't follow the parent, but take its direction. So it will be self for everything else, but it will take its direction. Yeah, so just the direction. So now if we do that, will that just fix it? No, because I need directions on it probably. Go to iShot. So this will be left. This will be right. All right, so let's see if that has any difference. Oh, you know what? It doesn't because I need to flip the right one. I need to flip it. No, not that way. Flip vertical. Yeah, let's try that. Nope. Okay. Well, I guess we could maybe offset this. See what that looks like. Okay, so it's getting there. Maybe I'll just have to do this. Just offset the right a little bit. Close. Okay, cool. I think that's it. Yeah, perfect. Okay. We have that. We have the speed. I like the speed. Now the only thing is I want to... Let's see here. Yeah, I found this Z, I found this channel that lets you stream these game lo-fi music. And you can even monetize if you want. I got a claim on the last one, so that's why I didn't bother monetizing on this one. Because I'm kind of testing the grounds, making sure, because if I get a claim, I think that means that some of the monetization will start going to them and stuff like that. So I don't want to mess with the monetization streams yet. All right, so let's see here. So this is where I want a gun. Or to be honest, I could just time it. I could just time it on the slide, and then I might not even need a gun. So yeah, let's try that. So while we're sliding, we're going to wait, do 0.2, then we fire the ice bolt, and then we do that 3 more times. Let's see what that looks like. Oh. Okay, that was weird. What on earth? It's because they're childing. Ooh, that's tough. Oh, that's too much. That's too hard. Why they aren't falling? That is beyond me. By the way, is the sound effects too loud? Let me know if they're too loud ever. Yeah, I agree, noob. Let's calm that down. So that one. Oh, still need one. But let's make it maybe. The hard part's going to be evening them out for the length of the slide. And then what I don't like about this method is that, say I think that it's too fast, which I think it's a good speed. I think I'll keep the speed that he slides, but if I ever did think it was too fast, now I would have to go and retime all of this. But I don't usually like things like this, but sometimes you don't have a choice. Okay, so I don't need him shooting on the ground anymore. I just want to test the slide. Music could be a bit louder. Yeah, I could. Let's try that. Let me know if that's good. I just adjusted it a couple decibels. Oh, this is almost getting to where I want it to be, actually. This is really close. It's really close, but... that's like super close. So I think it has to do with the way that the movement and the direction change. Oh, because it probably has to do with moving in reverse or reverse display. Okay, so I'll do something different here. Instead of generating them as a child, because the child is what's causing them to do it. So instead of generating it as a child, I'm just going to do it one time. So object self display direction, I'm just going to have it equal the... Oh, that's an idea. So I could do the parent, actually. But, see, okay. So I could do the parent, and then I could make it a child and make it not take the direction of the parent. I could do that. But since I only have one Miniboss 3 in there, it might be just as easy to do Miniboss 3. That's just kind of the way I think. So Miniboss 3 equals the display direction, and it will only do it one time. And I've already took the childs off. Yep. So now it should be handling the exact same, but they fall now. Yeah, this is more exactly what I'm thinking. Ooh. But you notice I could jump through the initial part, and that's because I didn't have the attack frame until the like right here on the timeline. When's that at? Can't tell, but about 0.06. So maybe I actually need this sooner. Try that. Trying to get it to where you... Yeah, see, it went right through me. So, unfortunately, I think I have to have it right when it goes out. Yeah, that is... Okay, that's much better. Seems like I could cheese it. Yeah, it's... I hear you, Aquacat. It'll get there. And sometimes these small engines are fun just the way they are, you know. If more people come, that's awesome, but we'll just keep showing it off, you know. Okay, so now I just need to work on the timing. So what I want to know is where it stops when it slides, because he's going to start right here. So I'm going to let him go through a process here, and I'll show you what I'm going to do. Whoops. Okay, so I'm going to use performance settings right here, and when he goes and he lands, I'm going to pause it. And now I'm going to go to the Miniboss, and I'm going to see his position. 265, 148. I'm going to write those down before I forget. 2, 6, 5, 1, 4, 8 on the Y. And so now that I know that, that's where I can set him so that I know that everything will be even. So 265, 148. Oh, you know what? I forgot to turn on my clicker. I got a little thing right here. I don't know why I keep forgetting. Let me know if it's annoying, but it's to kind of help show my mouse more, I guess. I'm live, Artisan. How's it going, man? All right, so now we can get the timings. Now that I have him in the spot where he's going to be, now I can get the timings. It's almost there. It needs to shoot a little sooner on the first one, I think. And then a little later Or maybe if I just move the other one sooner, the other one will match up a little bit. Let's try that. All right, so when he's sliding, let's just say 1.5. No. Oh, that, 0.15. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's almost perfectly even. I'm gonna put my mouse where he shoots that one. And then let's see. Oh, it is like almost on the money. It's a little bit before it though, coming back. But to be honest, a little variance like that probably isn't the worst. So at that point, you just think, I don't know. You just gotta, you're playing, what's it called? Visual magic, right? It looks even, so it is even. All right, let's see. We have the slide. One thing I think would be cool is when he shakes the wall, it would be kind of funny if yeah, you want me building your houses, noob, trust me. I'll build your house, it'll be straight as an arrow. Let's see here. If I do an ice fall, wouldn't it be funny if when he hits the wall, there's also some ice picks that fall down? So if we had one, oh, he did? That's a good idea. Let's try it out. So I'm thinking maybe like 3. See, what I'm kind of thinking with this is, so his ice shots shoot up right here, right? And to be honest, there is a way to make this precise. It would take another object, I think, to detect when you go past a certain Y and then shoot. Or wait, an X. Yeah, a certain X. And then shoot. But what this could do is this could make it to where you got your ice shots up here and then you got your falling things right here. So you're just constantly moving. As long as the player is constantly moving, I think that they're just gonna have fun. Like, what you don't want is to just be able to like stand right here and be like bomb 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 bomb, then just jump bomb 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 bomb, and then jump bomb bomb bomb. The worst sound effect ever, but they worked. So let's and also there might be a way to cheese when this guy hits the wall. There might be a way to like slide underneath him and then just turn around and just start shooting him like a madman. So this could detour that pattern as well. Good, I'm glad you liked it. So yeah, let's do this. So I want this to be even, so I'm gonna say 1 2 3. So 3 1 2 3. I'm gonna go to this side, take it right here, and say 1 2 3. And this one I want in the middle, and it is in the middle. Look at that. First try. First try. Yeah, I heard alpha. I heard the, what was it called? Early access. I heard that was just horrible. So the devs that like, I don't know, like Standard Enemy and Abstract, who kept going even through early access, I mean, kudos to them. I joined right at launch, so when it was officially released, that's when I started. And then I was like, man, there's no tutorials for this. This is exactly the kind of game we were trying to make in RPG Maker. We were trying to make that Naima's Melody, me and Pseudo, and it was a Zelda-like, but yeah. All right, so real quick, I need to go to Icefall here, and I need to have another setup. So this is going to be Miniboss. All right. And so you'll see that I have a bunch of these different type of setups, and that's just so I can have some variance between the scenes how I need them. So these are just going to be the normal scenes, and then this one will be for the mini boss right here. And so what's going to happen is it's going to be super easy. Well, actually, I need them to appear right, but I don't need any FOV, because right now they all use FOV to detect. But I don't want any of those. Just want it to stay there for now. Just make sure that they don't fall. Oh, whoops. They did fall. So I got to change the action to mini boss. So these are going to be the mini boss spikes. So now they're different. Now I can handle them different, but still keep the shake, the fall, and all that good stuff. All right, so now that should not fall. Make sure it still looks even. Oh yeah. Well, oh, that one doesn't look even anymore. Guys, I might not be able to fool him. I might not be able to fool him. Needs to wait just a hair. I'll figure that out later. Let's do these icicles. All right, so 75%. There you go. 75%. So when the mini boss hits the wall right here, just skip that completely now. Then we're also going to, I think this is your favorite one, Aquacat. Were you saying which one's your favorite? Execute object action. We're going to go to the ice falls. We're going to say all of them. Execute to shake. And so we'll do that after the scene shakes. So now it will look like they all fall. Cool. Now I just need to make them reappear. Let's see that one more time. Oh, that's funny. So, let's see here. There's a couple things I need to do. One thing, and you can probably agree with this, I don't like how I can't really see the ice spikes. I feel like the tile needs to come down. They're just kind of blocked by the HUD. They're not that great. Yeah, I save them, and I'm starting to name them what I'm doing, so they're not just like general live stream. I'll be like, hey, we're live streaming, and if I don't get to adding the new ability, which I guess I did get to it by adding the ice bolt, I'll just kind of change the title. But the plan was to make a mini boss and a new ability, and that's probably all I'll have time for, actually. So let's see here. So what I'm going to do is I want to bring this down. I want to bring it down a tile. So I need to add 16 to 28. I should know this. This is such an easy number. 44. Okay. Jeez. And sometimes I teach my kids math. That just, ugh, embarrassing. All right. So let's go to tile. Copy this one, bring this one down. Then I need to add a middle one. Make it look. And I'll beautify the scene up when it's all said and done, but Let's see how that looks. Hopefully we can see the ice spikes a little better. And maybe a more compact space like this would feel kind of nice. Oh, it disappears. Oh, that's right. When you get hit, it disappears. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, that looks so much better. I even like how it's more compact. So, like, when I do go to beautify it, I'll just do something like this, where it's like, you know, have... This is all kind of subjective, I guess, at this point, but maybe something like this. You know, just feeling like you're in the end of an ice cave. Oh, wait. No, I guess I can't have that. Okay. All right. I tried. Okay. So, let's see. I need the icicles to reappear. So, I need them to reappear. I'm guessing the easiest way, like, I could have them grow, you know, like scale back to size. Or I could just have them fade in again. And fading in is just always so much easier. So I'm probably just gonna fade them in. So let's go Icefall right here. Now the one thing is that I want to know where these X's and Y's were. So let's see if I have the variable. Nope, I don't. So I need to create two variables here. Drag them to the top. One is going to be called X start, and the other one will be called Y start. Saves X, saves initial X, and this one saves initial Y. I always do default equals 0 or whatever the default's supposed to equal, because if you do go and tinker these, and then like for some reason you get distracted and you need to come back and you're like, why is my game acting like this? Oh, this one's supposed to be 0 to start. I don't know. It saved me a couple times, so I do it. Let's see here. So at the very beginning of these mini boss ones, I need them to get their X. So that's pretty simple. Oh, X start equals object self X coordinate. And then Y start equals Y coordinate. Cool. So once we get those, I know that I'm executing object action here. And then this falls, destroy. Oh, perfect. I know what it is. Then we'll go like this. You know what? These destroy. So I'm gonna have, I either need a switch to verify that this is like, well, actually I could. Oh yeah, easy. So I'll just have a switch that says Miniboss. We'll go over here and we will also activate that switch on. So that way we know that this is a Miniboss. And then what we're gonna do is we're going to add a link. Gotta change these to black now, the usual colors here. And so see this weight right here? So this weight right here is going to run on a normal one fine, because this link is going to only run if the mini boss is on. So on every other scene with these ice things, it's going to get to destroy, it's going to wait 1 second, and then it's going to destroy. But because we have mini boss on these guys, it's going to jump right to here. And so what I'm going to do is prep this. It's going to go static. Yeah, it's going to go static, but it's going to, oh, you know what? Yeah, I can't just do this one. So I got to go back to the animation. Where was that? Icefall. So let's create, so this one's a fall, and this one is going to be transparent. So it's going to be transparent, and we're also going to drop all the detections. Hey, Neffy. Thanks, man. I'm glad they're helping you. All right, so this is going to go right to here, and we're going to set it to transparent. So now it's going to be transparent, but now I'm also going to object filter it transparent. I'll show you why here in a minute. That's going to be 0. I want it to instantly put a filter on it transparent. Now it's already transparent, but to fade out, I need it to be object filter transparent as well. So kind of makes sense, but I don't know. All right, so this is the weight. This is just a weight here. So I could do this 2 ways. I could go to the Miniboss and say when he slides, he brings the ice cubes back. So it could be like an extra distraction. So let's try that. So object action, execute object action of the fall. Yep. Ice fall. That's such a weird name. Ice fall. And then we're going to go to Miniboss. No. We're not going to go to Miniboss. We're going to go to oh, you know what? Watch this actually. We'll do the opposite. We'll do the opposite here. So instead of using execute object action on this, we're going to go to Icefall. And we're going to say reset X. So reset XY. Oh, you know what? No, that's dumb of me. I can do that in the weight. I can reset everything in this weight here. So the X coordinate can be the X start, and then the Y coordinate can be the Y start. So now we're just shooting it right back to where it needs to go, and then we'll do the opposite link, or the opposite type of check, I guess, where we're checking if a specified object's in a certain action. So now we're going to check if the Miniboss is in the slide. So as soon as it slides, it's going to go back to this Miniboss and wait for the shake again. And when it comes into this action again, it's going to delete the filter that was on it. And you can just say all, that's fine. And I'll just say 0.3. Now, the cool thing is that at the start of the level, this delete filter doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. But when we actually do apply the filter, it will start working as intended. So now we can actually test this. Welcome back, Emotionless. All right, so boom. That didn't work though. Oh, I know why. So not affected by gravity, not affected by gravity. So this one didn't really need it, but this one did. This one was being affected by gravity, so that didn't work. That's funny. The effect is bringing it back up. I don't know if I want that. Let's see something here. So let's show the death effect. Oh, here's a good one. Let's just wait. When in doubt, wait it out. So we'll wait, but after the wait, we will destroy the effect. Wait. Yeah, show effect. So then we're going to hide all effects for this object. All effects. That way it lets the effect do a little play. We'll just see how this looks here. Oh, 0.2 is too soon. So we have to go 0.1, maybe? Well, actually that... Perfect. It works! Holy cow! It only took me an hour and a half. But this is like the loop that I was thinking about. And actually, with this sliding tile, it's really tricky. You're always moving. This turned out better than I thought. I thought you guys were just gonna get some, like, you know, some milk. But no, this was some meat. Oh man, that's probably the wrong place to say that. Here we go. So, cool. Man, that was... Yeah, that turned out pretty good. So now the only thing left is we need... When we beat the boss, what happens? Here, let's get Mo on here again. Come on, Mo. Come on, Mo. Woohoo! Okay. Oh, Soldier, I'm not sure why. Oh, yeah, so I put a Nightbot. I put a Nightbot on the channel because we were getting this horrible spam, not safe for work stuff. So we can't spam the emojis, I think, because they were using emoji links, and if there's 3 or more emojis in a row, it's gonna delete it. So, oh, good. It only timed you out for 5 seconds. I thought it said 5 minutes. I'm like, holy cow. I need to tone that thing down. Woo. Okay, so the last thing I need to do is... Yes, exactly. It was super annoying last time. It interrupted us. It was annoying. So I'm gonna make this boss have 1 life, and I want to see what happens when I shoot him once. Bam. Okay. So that's... Oh boy, I'm gonna have to adjust for that. That is not fun. All right. We'll make it work. We'll make it work here. The playtest cheats? Are you talking emotionless? Are you talking about the F1 menu? Like the debugging? You press F1 and you get the debugging stuff? Is that what you mean? And check out the wall detection. Boom. Yeah. Yeah, Artisan. Get us that in the email. And any kind of tech thing that you want, like, answered specifically. I miss Discord questions all the time. And I also don't understand a lot of some questions, and most of the time I'm on my phone, so I'm like limited in my effort. But with an email, I sit down, I have the project, I'm like very meticulous. All right. So let's... Okay, so there was a couple things I needed. First thing I need is when we killed the boss, this mini boss, I want the ice cubes to also disappear. I want the ice cubes to disappear. So that's an easy fix. I'm gonna go to Icefall. I'm going to make an action here called Miniboss Dead. And what this is simply going to do is it's just going to fade it out. We don't need him there anymore. So we will fade you out, buddy. And actually I will need need this one with no detections. And I'll show you why in a second here. So no detections. Actually, I'm not sure if they, or yeah, no detections. Oh, actually, so they don't detect the player. Oh, I've got an even better idea. And you guys might like this. So in here, we're going to change filter effects, and then we're also going to change the hit related settings. What is it? Attack settings? Yeah, attack settings. And I'm going to change the object groups that this thing can attack. And I'm going to blank it out. So the player cannot get hit by these anymore. So they'll be in a static hang, right? They will start to filter out, and then at the same time, the player can't hit them anymore. And let me show you why that would be important. First, let me execute it. So when the mini boss is dead, so go to dead sequence. When the object self switch is dead, dead sequence, I'll just do it right here. We'll execute object action of the ice falls, all of them, to go to mini boss dead. I did that exe so that I can quickly see on the list where I need to execute to. Sometimes I'll do all caps or something, or execute. Sometimes I'll do a number system. Like if I have a player object that's really intense on numbers and I need to execute object. All right. So now when we kill them, they were going to fall. Whoops. Okay. So boom. Oh, gravity. Gravity. Oh, and you know what's better than actually making them filter? Them exploding. That would look so much better. So let's do that. We're going to make them explode. And then we don't even need to do the filter effect. Yeah, we don't even need to do the filter effect. We just make them static. We don't even need the attack settings. Oh man, sometimes my brain, it works, and sometimes my brain doesn't. Bingo, bango, that's it. What I was thinking is that when the spikes were still there but invisible, I didn't want the player to be able to, let's see if I can do this, go like this and still get hit. It actually doesn't even look like they can. Yeah, maybe it was too high. So now my problem is this, is when I grab it, I still slide. So let's see if I can fix this. So first off, it dead, move up, apply filter, explosion, and dead. So pick up the flamethrower. So I'm gonna need that object. Yeah. I'm gonna go down to an object that I already had called pick up boomerang or flamethrower, either one. Planet 2. Oh, down here. So pick up flamethrower. There we go. Then I'm gonna drag it up. So I didn't even need the gun at all. So we can get rid of the Miniboss 3 gun. And we're gonna have this one. It's gonna be called Ice Shot. So I'm going to dropped Ice Shot. So I need to figure out what animation I had this in. I had this in the pickup augment abilities. All right. I need to go to here. And actually, I'm going to be right back. Okay, I need to just get a drink of water and I'll be right back here. All right, here we go. Yeah, who drinks water, man? All right, I'm refreshed. Here we go. So I need to go to the drops right here, pickups, augment. Okay, so dropped flamethrower, just copy these, and we're gonna say dropped Ice Shot, picked up Ice Shot. And I just need to change these. So I actually think I need to add, yeah, I do. I need to add in the ice. Oh, wait a second. Did I have the... Maybe we, I need to check if we have the Ice Shot single. Okay. Okay. Well, you know, that's probably, we can do that another time, probably. I'll just get him ready right here. And I could give him things. Yeah, I think I'll do that next time. We didn't quite get to the new ability. We got to the new ability on the Miniboss. But I don't know. I might call it here for this stream. But I think we got a lot done. I mean, that Miniboss turned out pretty dang good. It's not that easy. With the slide and the... And then the one-hit wonder. And that will just need to be the Ice Shot. And then when you pick it up... I guess what I could do real quick is I could see if I could stop the movement. So let's try that. So when I go to... So first off, let's drop the proper object. This will all be changed eventually. So we're kind of doing like some hypothetical stuff right now. So pick up this. And that should still work the same. So now we're just dropping the exact same item, but it's just a different object. Okay. So now what I'm thinking is on the pickup, player picked up, and in the pickup flamethrower, so I execute this to the player pause, pick up flamethrower. So just for right now, for testing purposes, so pick up, pause for flamethrower. Okay. What I want to also do is I wonder if I can do this. X speed. Would it be X speed or would it be the... Where is the X speed? There was... Yeah, X directional speed. I wonder if I can set that equal to 0 maybe. Let's try that. Nope, that doesn't work. Maybe I could say 0 on the horizontal movement. Let's try that. Perfect. Okay, so that's all I needed to do to prevent the sliding when I pick it up is set the horizontal speed to 0%. Bam, that was so close. Headshot. Perfect. Okay, and then that will be the ice shot. And all that really is, I mean, it would probably be boring anyway. It's just a bunch of copy and pasting, mostly right here. Copy pasting, changing the anim around. It kind of all does the same thing. This is basically the first part when it falls to the ground. So then after a certain amount of time, it fades in. And then when it hits the ground, it can be picked up now. And then it's just checking when it discovers, so using a field of vision. When it does discover that, it executes the object to pick up a flamethrower, and then it destroys itself. And then the player in the pickup flamethrower generates the same object, but in that different action island that I have on that object. And then just real quick, I'll show you that action island for it. So here's the action island that the player executes it to, well, generates it to actually. And then after so much time, it shows the anim, it does this, and then, you know, you can kind of get the sequence from there, but I think right now you have to press A. Yeah, because I was going to add some like tutorial eventually where it's like, you picked up gun. The gun does shoot. Kill bad guy. You know, something like that maybe, but... So on this game, Aqua, we got just me and Noob actually. Yeah. Yeah, me and Noob. Noob does all the sprite work. Me and him come up with kind of the idea, the general concept, and then I do the level design and the logic behind it. So yeah, things are going pretty good. I guess before I go, I'll just show you kind of some other quick scenes. This is kind of a work in progress here. Basically, we got some boat sections, and obviously the mapping doesn't look really good, but we got a boat right here. We got a walrus that likes to throw fish. Can't hurt you though. Isn't that awesome? I'll probably keep that. That'll be a feature. And then you got this little sequence where you're boat jumping and dodging bird poop and fish. This is like when I was in Seattle. This is exactly what it was like. You're dodging fish and bird poop all day long. So there's one level was working on. Here's another cool level, or this is the entrance to the final boss. And I like to do these scenes sometimes where it's like, so you'll enter in a slide link. None of these are connected, by the way. You'll enter in a slide link, and then all of a sudden you'll just see a giant TV going that way. You're like, well, crap, I can't go this way. I guess I gotta go that way. And then this was a final one. I'll just show you a little sneak peek here. So Noob made these pretty cool things. I kind of like these areas where you can't just shoot a shot. If it hits that, it will die. You have to get it right in between there. And then as you're going, these things are launching homing missiles at you. And then this is where one area you'll need the ice shot. Boom. So you'll shoot the ice shot. Then run back and save the princess. Oh wait. No. No, we're not saving a princess on this game. No way. Nope. We left the princess to save ourselves. Oh, that's funny. So yeah, that is... Yeah, thanks guys. Thanks for all the good stuff. I kind of want... Maybe you guys want to hear the music or something. I don't know. Maybe I'll just end the stream here. Maybe next time I'll give you a sample of the music for this stage and stuff. It's pretty cool. But... Yeah, sorry, princess. No, not this time. Maybe. We'll see. If we got time for it. We've got fish and bird poop to dodge. I mean, come on. Well, let me get it real quick. Let me see if I can snag it real quick here. So hopefully this is not too loud. Let's try this. So this is going to be the level. This is going to be the... I hope that's not too loud. The death animation. The death animation looks like this. Take its HP to 0, it'll blow up. Boom! And then it saves, which this is the last place I saved, so. So, the music... the music I got from a Humble Bundle pack. And it was awesome. It had like 5 or 6 tracks in it, and they all fit they all had the same kind of theme, and we've only got like 5 planets that we do in this game, so it matched perfectly. So it'll almost have a full soundtrack almost. It's pretty cool. But so I'm not sure who actually made it, but yeah, so those, yeah, I guess I can show you those missiles. Procleon, welcome, by the way. Those missiles are somewhere. I will find them. Those missiles. I will find them. Let's see here. They're with the TVs. Bullet homing. The animation is called Player or Robo TV. That's why I named it horribly. So P3 Robo TV. There we go. Yeah, basically they're just 360 degrees. So if you have it at the right, you have it facing the right, and you do a 360 degree, it will match the orientation that it needs to go. And then I believe it's super easy. I just have it seeking in the bullet. I just have it auto tracking with so much tracking variation, whatever, to the player group, that's important. I only have one player group, and that's the player. Nothing else is the player group. Everything else has to be a different group. Otherwise, it can start trying to follow those other objects as well. But Don't know if that makes sense or not, but that's basically it. And then that way the homing bullet doesn't have to do anything. All the moving logic is ran in the bullet, which sometimes helps. You could have done the same thing by just summoning it and saying like template move setting, follow the player group right here. That's probably all that it does. But it also lets you have a few more options, like how much does it track it? Is there any variation between them? Stuff like that. Oh, nope. Yep. Same sprite. Just, you got to make sure it's facing right. And then you got to make sure that rotate auto direction is checked. And if you, those two things, if it is changing directions at all, it will auto match how it's rotating. Hey Adam, welcome. Doing well. Hope your Wednesday is going well too. I'm just getting done. I'm just kind of wrapping up, answering some more questions. Answering the final questions. Probably next couple minutes I'm gonna call it. So any questions, let me know. Yeah, I like super easy logic. I'm not, I used to do crazy logic, but now anymore, I just want to finish a game, you know, and I just, you know, you look at the games that get finished by solo devs like us, you know, or even a, you know, a duo like me and Noob or whatever. They keep it simple. They keep it simple, specific, but they do have that, like, you know, I want to know more about that game. I just want to know more about that game. I don't know if you ever played the RPG Maker series. It was called Pilgrim, Space Pilgrim. It had 4 games total. They were hour-long games. And he sold them for only like $1, $1.99 or whatever. But the guy sold like over 2 million copies of those because they were fun, story-driven games. There was no RPG battle at all. It was all investigative type stuff. But you were out in the middle of space, and it just had a catching story. So I think something like that could be doable. I don't know. I'll find out. I don't know. Oh, that's cool, Artisan. Yeah, Castlevanias. That'd be a cool genre to do. Yep, go for it. Yeah, then you got Z, who makes Metroid Plus. Soldier, this is the same movements done in the same object on this game. Yeah, the only time I would ever do the double object one's movement is probably in a top down. I did it with the Boomers Ate My World. I don't know if you, let me save this. I don't know if you ever saw my Boomers Ate My World project, but that was let me get that up here real quick. This game, Boomers Ate My World. That was a top view game, or top down setup, I should say. So yeah, I think I'll end the stream now. If you guys got any more questions, just drop them on Discord. My thing's delayed too, so if you guys have asked more questions, I haven't seen them yet. But yeah, any questions? YouTube I answer, Discord I answer, and then Steam forums obviously I answer. And so yeah, you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for coming, and we'll see ya at the, I just saw your video, or your question, Artisan. I'll hit you up in the Discord, okay? Sorry, man. Yeah, I'll see you at the next video, guys. Enjoy.